mobile phone.
Mobile phone.
So, if I'm working with the two of you, what's your mobile phone number? What's your mobile phone number? Quick dial.
Yes.
Not, oh yes, mobile phone. Oh, what's his number? Right? So before you leave, make sure you have the number. Also, what number do you put on here? So let's say you're doing VIP and you're going from here to Makati. What other number do you put on here?
Driver.
The driver's number, the other officer's number is all there, right?
Yes,
But what other number do you put on here?
The police.
The police.
And the
Not only in one location,
yes,
two or three locations on the way. What other number?
the fire station.
Fire station and
Hospital.
ambulance and
Hospital.
hospital. Correct. Now, before you do all of that, this is the VIP. What do I want to know from the VIP?
Sir, you must know you can get hold of their mobile number.
Mobile number.
Yeah. And
Urinary.
what care things care bag.
Yep.
You must know it also.
Yep.
What is inside her bag.
Yep. But before we even go there, I want to get a profile. Profile is this.
Yes.
Name, contact number, medical history or medical conditions.
Yes.
Maybe suffer from asthma. So do you have an asthma puffer?
Yes.
So I want to make sure that whatever my client suffers from, I want to have support already, because I don't want to assume that I can take my client to Makati, because something might happen and we might have to go another direction, that there's no hospital. So what have I got if my client begins to have a medical condition? So I must make sure that my client's medical needs is provided for. Okay? What else do I want to know from my client? Do you have any threats associated with you? Yes or no? Do you know or can think of anyone that might want to hurt you? Yes or no? Do you know, are you carrying any valuable jewelry on you? Don't carry anything valuable. There's no point, because you might not have any danger, but there's always criminal opportunity.
Yes, sir.
And they might see, they go, oh, thank you very much. So whenever you do the job, must be discreet. That means that you do not want to show off.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's,
So,
good clothes you must put on her bag.
yeah. Or leave it at home.
Leave it at home.
Yeah.
Much better.
But sometimes they want to impress. When they go to the meetings, they want to, hold on, let me go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
To look the part. That's fine. Secure it yourself. Okay? But even that, you put in the bag, but the bag you can't leave over there. The bag must be maintained secure at all times. So if you're going from one location to the other, either you have a box in the boot that is locked with a padlock. So any valuable property goes in that box and you can lock it up. And that box should be bolted to the car. Not just so that you have to take it. So all those things must be in place to make it safer. It's like spare handguns. Like I said, if you have one, it's okay. But what about if that one gets damaged? What about if it gets jammed? Now you have nothing. So where's your backup?
Knife.
Knife.
Knife. But you should also have a spare backup handgun in the car
Yes, sir.
that you can use. Okay? Always look for insurance. Insurance. You must have insurance. Okay? So hospital, the numbers is insurance. Not only the number, but who can I call in case of emergency, like a family member? Who's your second choice? Yeah, anything like that. Okay? This should be all a checklist. So if you don't have a checklist for the vehicle, I will give you my card after, email me, and I'll send you a checklist for the vehicle. Okay? Anytime you take a vehicle, don't just jump in the vehicle, driver, even for civilians. Okay, driver, I need to go here. Have you done a vehicle checklist this morning? Every morning. Check. Tires, spare tire, fuel, lights working, charger, first aid kit. Everything must be there. Water, extra fuel, everything must be there already. Don't just take off and then, oh, Did you check the vehicle must be regularly maintained. So that means regularly maintenance, check the oil, check this, check that. Does it cost anything? No, it's part of your job. Don't rock up to the job. Hi boys, yeah. Cup of coffee. No, not cup of coffee time. Check the car time. Do all your job first before you have a cup of coffee or a cigarette. Okay? So after the client is already handled and you're out and about. So if you sit in the restaurant, check that you can see everything. Check and identify the weapons already. When you go to the toilet, say guys, when you go to the toilet, don't just go to the toilet and go to the urinal. When you go in, you should be already checking. If something's not right, come back later. Go back out and check the door to see that the person that didn't feel right, to see him come out and then go somewhere. Right? But when you go to the toilet, what do? So this is if this is the toilet area like this, and you have urinals here, and you have where you do number 2 over there, right? Do you go to this first urinal here? No. You always go to the urinal furthest in, and you check those toilets there to make sure no one's in there. So now you know there's nothing behind you, and you've got plenty of room to see anything that comes in. Okay? So again, it's you're minimizing the potential risk for you. And you're giving yourself more an opportunity to identify any danger that comes your way. Okay? Ladies, same thing. With ladies, it's a little bit different. With ladies, you don't take the end one because you get trapped. You take the one closer to the door. Because that way you have a big exit. No different than offices. So you find that a lot of times you go to the VIP office or somebody's separate office, and if this is the, let's say, reception area, like this, the door is here, right? What happens is, a lot of times, they position themselves so the table is here. So office, the door comes in, they put the table here, the VIP sit here, right? And here you have the toilet. So now the criminal comes in, and guess what? They have the only escape avenue for you in their control. So they can come in, close the door. Now